Hi there guys, welcome to another Myanmar Log. It is the 7th of February 2020 and today I'm just going to jump right into it. We are in Myanmar. That is pretty fun. Today, like most Myanmar days, I was translating through a translator, so that was pretty cool. You find conversations are a lot longer, but my purpose here is to obviously share the gospel, but B, also train up translators so that they're able to share the gospel once we leave, because it is a short-term mission trip, and in my opinion it's really the only form of biblical mission trip, short-term mission trips. Yeah, so hey, it'd be like that. So my first conversation was with a woman, and it was the cleanest gospel conversation you pretty much could ever had. I made sure to establish God, the biblical God, because what I've found is I've been having a bit of trouble when I try and get to the good and bad, because when I'm like, oh, what do you think happens after you die, they're straight to, oh, heaven and hell, and I'm like, sweet, I don't have to establish God. But I've been struggling because I have to go back, but now I've been making sure to establish that quite early. She said that some of her Christian friends had already taken her to church, but she said that she would believe, and she took a New Testament right then and there. Later we saw her reading it to the side like an hour or so later, so that was pretty cool. She did joke about, she's like, oh, now I have to take communion, right? That'll be what forgives my sin. And we're like, no, believing, like right here, right now. And so that was kind of funny. Had a long chat with 3 guys. They kept trusting their good works to save them. Also re-established God early in that conversation. Had to really take through how their good works wouldn't save them. Another man kept interrupting, but just got to work with it. Said that, but eventually they kept stuck. One of the guy's friends just kept sneaking away until we had one guy left. He said he would think about it, but he had to go. Had another chat with a guy. He had like this idea of 4 different gods according to Buddhism apparently created the world. And I was tripping out. I was like, what is this new form of Buddhism that I haven't heard of after being in Myanmar for 4 weeks? So we had to reset and really go through God's attributes entirely from the start. Had another chat with a girl, talked about, and she said the same thing, that there was 4 gods that created the world and stuff like that. But by the end she said she would believe as well, so that was pretty cool. What I found throughout lunch is that these are the 4 heavenly kings or something like that. They didn't actually create the world, they just control it apparently according to Buddhist mythology. Had a chat after lunch with 4 people all together. We were really targeting groups today, I guess. Was really a struggle getting them through the gospel, because they kept just going off on tangents and stuff like that. They were really insistent on reincarnation, as their parents had taught them. We kind of questioned the authority of their parents. We're like, well, the grass here is green, we can agree on that, but what if your parents raised you your entire life to believe it was blue? Now your parents may want the best for you, and they may believe that the grass is blue, but that's not going to change the fact that it's green. So almost lost a bit of goodwill in that sense, but we eventually got through the gospel, and they were still really keen to chat regardless, even though we were a bit savage at some points. Then time to think about it, gave them an ultimate questions booklet, and really challenged them to think about it urgently. Like, are you even sure you're going to wake up tomorrow? Level of urgency. Then there was a girl, I didn't actually write down this conversation, so I'm going from memory. At the start, we were going through it. She recognized the fact that she deserved hell and stuff like that, but she told us about how her father had died, not this December, but the December before that, and that a medium of some kind, they'd been doing rituals and stuff like that to make sure he was going not to hell. And so a medium of some kind really was apparently made contact with him, and he told them that he was okay and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, do you trust this person? And they're like, oh yeah, they're a family member. And I talked about some of my experience of, well, I've had family members that do stuff like that, and they all came out and said it's not it's not legit and stuff like that. And it's like, all right. And then my translator also had an example as well where, sometimes we can't trust that entirely. We need to really questioned that, and she'd just taken it at face value because that was something that she just really wanted to hear and stuff like that. But when we got through the gospel, I was like, at this point I was like, I don't know if she'll at all like really be even receptive, because her worldview has been affirmed in a sense. And I was like, I've been through spiritual experiences, I've been on the floor sobbing my eyes out, but it wasn't true. Looking back, I can see it wasn't true. I was just making myself feel like that, and that she really like took that to heart and stuff like that. And so I thought that was game like gone after that, but we managed to get through the gospel. And then after that, she's like, no, I want to believe. And I'm just like, what? And stuff like that. And no, she was really insistent on it, even though she recognized that she needed to give up her Buddhist faith and do all these, give up everything, that her family may ridicule her, and that she, according to the Buddhist faith, may even send her father to hell because she was no longer doing those rituals. And so that was a real shocker, and I was just like, that's insane, but praise God. So that was really cool. Had 2 German tourists who really wanted to go, but they demanded scientific proof of God. They were like, where is your proof? Where is your proof? Didn't like the design argument, didn't want the morality argument. They said that you should push for the world to be better, and I was kind of like, according to what standard? Who says your standard is best? Who gives you the authority to say, oh, no, my authority, no one gave me the authority. What you're saying is you're implying that your worldview is better than me. So, but they were just like, and I was like, oh man, I miss Burmese people, miss chatting to the niceness of Burmese people, even though I can't understand them half the time. It is so much better than this. But praise God for all the conversations we had nonetheless, and thanks heaps for watching.